Hi everyone, this is Bobby from bn-games.com, bringing you what was supposed to be a benchmark video for Batman Arkham Knight on the PC, and this still will remain a bit of a benchmark video, but I've never had to do this for any of these benchmark videos I've done. I've been starting to do these for a while now. You can check out my specs in the description below, but basically I'm running this on two EVGA GTX 980s. These are the Superclocked models. They're boosting up to about 1400 megahertz. I'm not doing any super overclocks on them, but pretty hot cards out of the box. Now, I've run these benchmarks on everything. I did The Witcher 3, we did it for Project Cars, all of those games scaled nicely. I was able to get nice benchmarks. Even The Witcher 3, after the 1.4 patch, I was still able to get a really, really solid frame rate. Unfortunately for Batman Arkham Knight here, I can't get a stable frame rate for fucking shit. I'm sorry, it's just, this is a terrible, terrible port. Now, usually when I do these benchmarks, I usually use MSI Afterburner, and MSI Afterburner for some reason does not want to work with this game. I've done everything under the sun to troubleshoot this, to display what's going on. It sometimes displays for a little bit, disappears, but it usually crashes the game. And I've already updated to the latest 4.1.1, tried to roll back. I mean, you name it, I've done it. So I gave up on that after about an hour and a half of troubleshooting. I figured I would just launch Fraps and let Fraps tell the tale. What I can tell you right now is it is not using an SLI profile. The updated driver that NVIDIA released, the 353.30 driver that's supposed to be game ready, is far from it. I don't really can't blame NVIDIA for this. This is definitely an issue with the developer. And from what I'm reading, and I can't seem to confirm, but it doesn't look like Rocksteady, who developed the game, actually handled the PC port. What we're watching right now is the internal benchmark, and it is ridiculous. Right now it's running off of one GTX 980, and it can't keep a steady 60 FPS with all the settings turned up. Now, I can kind of understand that. Maybe if it would stay at 50 or something like that, I could kind of understand that. It is, one of the latest games. But it, I can't use the SLI profile to get the extra frames. And this is at 1920 by 1080. We're not talking about 4K. We're not talking about 1440p. We're talking about 1080p. This fucking game can't run above 50 FPS on a GTX 980, which is and an overclocked one that beyond the base card. You can't get jack shit for this. So what you're watching right now is just the benchmark, and as well as the early gameplay, so spoilers. And as you can see here, it's a flurry of frame rates. I can get in the hundreds, and then I go down all the way into the 20s, and it's fucking ridiculous. I can't believe... I guess I can believe, but it's ridiculous that this has been released in this state. I would tell you not to buy it. I mean, I haven't played the game, or I'm not talking about the content of the game itself. I am talking about pure performance. This game is not... You should not buy it based on this alone. And the other thing that I need to mention, if you haven't tried to run this yourself, apparently AMD users, almost all AMD users, running any of the Radeon cards or anything of that nature, are having even more problems than the NVIDIA users. This has GameWorks. Now, I've been told you can turn off GameWorks and it'll improve it a bit, but still, it's still inconsistent. And I didn't buy the latest card to turn that stuff off to begin with. I didn't buy two of them to have to turn that stuff off for a modern game. Now, I understand that SLI might work for some Windows 8 users. I'm actually still running Windows 7, waiting for Windows 10. I think a lot of you are. And that's probably the common experience, at least from what I understand. And before you comment and say, well, try Windows 8, I have it on another machine, I'm waiting for Windows 10. It seems that the performance still kind of varies, but the overall arching opinion, especially if you go NeoGAF, is that the game is broken in every way, shape, or form as far as performance is concerned, not content-wise. And this cannot be condoned. It is terrible. So with that being said, just continue to watch. You'll see where it dips and runs smoothly and back and forth. That I have Fraps in the top right hand corner running frame rate counter. I know it's not running the second GPU. I'm getting nothing out of it, and this is just terrible. It's a terrible port. Now they'll probably fix this, but it shouldn't have been launched this way. Simple as that. So anyway, Sorry for this rant. I feel ripped off, and I know a lot of you do too, but I wanted to post this with the reason why the on-screen display is not displaying and my general experience with it so far. One nice thing, it uses the DualShock 4 natively. Don't have to use DS4 wrapper or any other weird input device. It uses it natively. It's one nice thing, I guess. But performance-wise, this is terrible. So I would say completely avoid it. And if you're having problems with performance, you are not alone. Now, if they fix this, which they probably will, or at least get it to a better performing level, hopefully SLI at the very minimum, I will do another benchmark and show that, probably without my whining as I'm doing now. But I really felt I needed to do this. So avoid the game. Avoid the PC port. Oh, one last thing I forgot to mention. It is capped at 30 frames per second. When you install it, you have to go into the ini file and literally turn it off. The developer knew this game was fucked. That's how you know it's fucked. They limited it to 30, so most people would be, well, why is it, jumping to 60 and then 20 and back and forth? They limited it to 30. You have to change that setting. It's fucking ridiculous. All right, that's all for me. Please subscribe and let me know what you think. Put your comments below. I know I'm whining, but this is ridiculous. Thank you.
Crazier than usual, anyway. Face ain't forgetting what the bat did to him in the courthouse. He wants payback, and I want to be there to see it.
I'm just glad you made it out okay. Sorry, I've got to go. Stay safe, Barbara. You still know how to make an entrance.
How's the evacuation going?
Last bus crossed the city limits an hour ago. I'm just glad my little girl got out when she did. Now the real work begins.
Any lead on Scarecrow?
We were tracking an unknown military vehicle speeding through Chinatown. It's the only lead we've had all night, but they gave us the slip. With the evacuation, I just don't have the manpower left in the city.
If you find it, tell your men not to engage. I'll deal with it.
Do you really think Scarecrow's crazy enough to detonate a chemical weapon in Gotham?
I won't let that happen, Jim. In case you need to reach me, it's going to be a long night.
All units, we've got a 1033 in Sector 2. Missing patrol car. Unit 247. Suspected officer down.
Hey, Batman. Every damn time.
Oracle, I need the location of Unit 247.
Already working on it. How's my dad doing?
He's holding up.
Somehow, he always does. Okay, I'm sending through the squad car's location. Be careful. It's not looking good out there.
Evacuate. Miss all this? I'll take my chances with Scarecrow.
Batman! Don't leave me here, please.
You're safe.
Thanks, Batman. I thought they were gonna kill me. The city's overrun. We don't stand a chance.
Stay here. I'll send someone to pick you up.
What are you doing?
Evening the odds. Oracle, I need to track that military vehicle.
A squad car has picked up the pursuit. I'm relaying its location now.
Call off your men, Jim.
Golf Oscar 5-6, this is Commissioner Gordon. I'm calling off the pursuit. It's too dangerous.
Sir, we're right here. We can take these bastards. What the? They just fired an RPG at us. Who the hell are these guys?
5-6, pull back now. That's an order. Let Batman deal with this.
5-6 has taken a direct hit from an RPG. They're gone, sir.
Tim, please, Batman, you've got to stop them.
Don't worry, Jim. He's mine.
Suspect vehicle is in Chinatown. Batman's in pursuit. This is Guardian 1, tracking suspect or Gotham North.
That takes care of the vehicle. I need to interrogate the driver and find out what he knows.
If you lay a finger on me, they'll kill you!
Where's Scarecrow?
Go to hell!
Where is he?
I got nothing to say to you, Batman.
Talk, or I'll crush every bone in your body.
Okay, okay! He's working out of a penthouse in Chinatown. I swear that's all I know!
If you're lying, I'll break the other one.
The other one! Ah!
Oracle, check the chemical analysis I've just uploaded.
Sure. Is this what I think it is?
Scarecrow's new toxin. An uncontaminated sample.
You're not kidding. I'll prepare a full chemical breakdown on the back computer. What are you going to do?
Scarecrow's got a safe house nearby. I'm going to pay him a visit.
Let's hope this is the break we've been waiting for.